Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome back to my duck obsession. So how the heck are we going to do this? Because this has become a mess that honestly is not working as well as I was hoping it would. Like, these push me along, but... here's a question. No, it doesn't quite work, and oh no. That's a serious issue. There's actually a lot of ducks out here. I don't know why I feel the need to clean up all of these ducks, but, like, I do. This other thing. Oh, that's a random fan that ended up out here. Oh, it's probably a good thing to grab one of these. Okay, so the problem is we have, like, a really good system setup, something. But it's not actually moving them. Okay, I'm gonna grab the bumpers. We're just gonna take them out of the mix for the time being. Even though they do actually add additional value. Don't worry about it. I guess, do we... Bumper wants to kill me. Damn. Neat to know that you can fly using that stuff, though. Okay, screw it. Easier if I grab the broom. What we might want to do is actually make a secondary barrier to kind of lock this area off. So that I can kind of have this a little bit tidier. And we don't have to worry about things going places. It sounds like the ducks do actually go where I kind of need them to. Sometimes. Room fan panel. There is a higher level panel and I should work on that. Screw it. All of the panels. Okay. Do that. Because I can just have a wall here. And just line every panel up. Hopefully we don't have to worry about things going past. Unless they go over, at which point, I mean, there's very little I can do about that. But at least this will give me some degree of security. The other option I could do is eventually, like, once we have the better panels, potentially create a giant interior space here that is fully locked off and impossible to escape, leave, something like that. Anyway, I just started this video, but I think I'm gonna go take a break. Okay, where was I? I got distracted. Currently. Oh, right. So we're making this. Honest question, what the hell am I doing? Okay, let's turn these off if I can. Okay, this might be a bit of an issue. We might have a couple of rogue ducks coming through. Here's the thing. There's no reason why I can't line these up here. Yeah, this is a straight shot. And yeah, if I make it wide, as wide as the hole, we don't need to have it thin, we can just have it... Goddamn fool. Because, yeah, this is infinitely easier than whatever the hell I was building previously. Sometimes you just need the clarity of a couple days to just be like, actually, this whole business is insane and stupid. To look at your life, do some math, figure out how much your mortgage might cost, and then do it right the first time. Second time? Second time. Okay. And because this is all not using diagonals, it's just going to perfectly line up. No fuss. I still kind of wish there were grid friendly. Yeah, so in that case, let's make it just tall enough for me to fit in the hole. Because I was trying to make a rat tunnel. Badly. And we might angle these instead to potentially keep some things together. But this is fine. Because the other thing is, if it's this big, I can potentially throw bouncers in it. Bouncers possibly with fans slapped on top of them? I don't know, we'll figure it out. Behold, the corral. Okay. I still have some panels out here. Sick. Yeah, you too, buddy. Alright. There we go. I should have another panel right here. Perfect. Okay, cool. So my duckish death maze. Well, death maze, death chute. It's not perfect. But, like, should work? Okay, so the myriad of fans are going to be a problem. But, I mean, if they're capable of sending a whole metal plate flying that far, that's probably a good sign. Okay, these are all good. It may also send me flying, is like the one potential concern. But honestly, I think that'd be very fun if I have a machine that just occasionally eats me. Okay, so now I've kind of shuffled everything together. Where's my broom? Because I need to at least clean some of this up. It got kind of bad. We're not going to be able to get the full combo out of this. It's probably not going to be perfect. We do know that once we send ducks down the corridor, they do actually, like... Okay. We might need to put a ceiling on this. Okay. Yeah, the amount of ducks that I have hitting the corridor and then bouncing off the ceiling is too damn high. So, at the very least, somewhere in this mix, I'm going to need a roof. I guess I should be doing this with the broom, shouldn't I? Oh, it's okay. Easy enough for me to just run around like this. What if we eventually can get like a little Roomba? Because I don't necessarily need to clean up all these ducks, but like I want to. Oh hey, we've got a whole panel over here. It's some kind of like night vision thing to be like, hey, what have I missed or lost? Or lights? That actually would have been really cool if this factory was less well lit. Okay, so I think I'm just going to put that there for now. I've got the one panel in the corner that I should go rescue. There's also a box? Gambling crate. Damaged. What if Okay, 1 out of 10. Yeah, so there are crates, I guess. Oh, there's also a shit ton of ducks back here. Well, fine. We'll clean them up later. I think for now, we should put a roof on this. It'll be a little expensive. The other problem with it that's scuffed. That's correct. Okay, cool. I just want to have a step. Because, yeah, unfortunately, a lot of these panels are going to be falling into the middle of the duck hole. The duck corridor. Some of these are also just, like, automatically triggering. I'm going to turn these off. I mean, it's nice to know the fan corridor works this dang well. It's just tricky. But yeah, let's just kind of... The industrialness of this is honestly a little dark. Let's see. Yeah, let's close this off and then I'll finish that thought. Mostly just the idea of, like, this game already has, like, a hard prison aesthetic. But I'm making a kill shoot here. And something about that is just reads kind of wrong. Oh. Okay. Let's clean the ducks up. Get them all over to the magnet. It's probably easier if I just use the magnet for the time being. It probably also will prevent them from escaping, which is a bonus. Another crate? No, that's one of my crates. Okay. Should be good enough. Get him, duck ball. New product authorized. No, 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 no. Second channel authorized. I don't know why Gravity decided to phase 2 broom. First cash register. This thing. Okay, what are you and what do you do? So you're telling me I have a cash register. How much is it worth? Is it 63? 46. Impact mitigation module. Okay. Clips onto a toggleable tool or the press and it runs it on a schedule. Interact to cycle modes. Interesting. So that would actually let me turn the fans off if I need to. Asset surfing. Stand on any held object to asset to ride it through the air. It stabilizes beneath your feet. Vertical commuting is a privilege, not a right. Unfortunately, it's just going to kill me if I do too much. What else do we have? The remote. Field observation show employees manually toggling 3+ devices per cycle. Okay, so we can potentially turn things on and off. Second, okay, so the remote would also let me do a thing. So we have the auto machine, which, yeah, we definitely need to get. Let's see, and then toys, bumper, some other stuff. I still think we get panels. Unfortunately, it locks into place too aggressively. Possibly because I'm being touched by the wind? I'm not entirely sure why that's happening. But yeah, we want this to be kind of closed off by the time most of the wind is hitting me. I should check. Okay, actually that's perfect. Because the section that I've built kind of covers more. Okay. So what we might have to do is make like a split going another direction. Oh, yeah, that's it. So because this factory has effectively multiple parts, what I'm going to do is just have this central chute eventually branch out. I'm hoping we get more panels though, like bigger panels or something, to facilitate this, as this is a little on the time-consuming side. But, I mean, once it's built, it's built. Okay. That's going out of nothing else. Broom's over there. They're fixed in place now. Might do something like that. I don't know. Because, yeah, if I can get ducks to bounce off of that, that increases duck value. Which is good? Yeah, I wonder if the second shift is not available in the demo. Maybe, probably. Now, if it was really goofy with this, that's like 1,000 right there. That's not bad. Okay, material requisition, unfulfilled, cash register. Okay, so it didn't like the fact that I wasn't cash registering properly. Because yeah, one option we do have is this follows like a pretty consistent path. I could make a single chute that goes down this entire way that effectively looks like a vent system. I don't know. Okay, I think I'm just gonna leave the magnet there. I'm gonna start opening this up. So realistically, I think I still want to have some level of blockage just so the ducks don't go whizzing through. Okay, we also have this thing. Critical. No idea exactly what that does. Is there another one? There is. 2 out of 10. No idea. 3 out of 10. Productivity monitoring authorized. Yeah, so why are some of these at 100 and 76? I have no idea. Well, still 100, yeah? And it looks like it is in fact worth 100. Maybe. Problem is moving these things around ain't gonna work with my current setup. They're certainly worth a lot. Why do we have some glowing ducks? What's your deal? Lucky duck. Oh. What's the lucky duck worth? 40. Probably from the gambling box. Yeah, I might want to improve my jumping ability at some point. So, question is, what now? Okay, best thing I can probably do is get a lot of these guys centered on this magnet. Okay. Because the... So, because I've been... Thanks. Okay, there we go. Yeah, because I've been locking things to the ground so much, lock the dang magnet to the ground. Not great. Bounce the magnet. There we go. Unleash the duck storm. There we go. Mostly working. Reality bends further. What? What does that mean? I don't know. Okay. So the question here is, do I want to make... Yeah, we have a bunch of stuff that kind of went past. I should boost the auto machine. Because that increases how much it puts out by like a decent amount. Still don't know what reality bends further means exactly. Tools, panel. that's about lined up? I think so. Because I have this big structure, but what if I didn't need it? What if I just needed a much tidier line going straight to the auto crafter that more or less just has this vent duct thing leading directly to it? I don't think I've unlocked crouching yet, which is going to be an issue, but I can unlock it. Either that or I move it up one higher. Maybe that's what I do. Because it'll take a little bit of management, but if I can get it so it goes above my head and is just like a giant quacking duck vent that passes overhead and delivers me succulent money, that's probably worth it. Yeah, the problem is all of this costs cash to set up and do. But, like, worth it? One, because I just adore automation games. Two, yet it's mad because I'm not making the stupid cash registers. Okay. Leave that there. On side. Because I think I might want to have it, like, drop down here. Probably. Yeah, if they all end up here, I'll still have to get them to move. And, like, obviously this is a straightaway, but we know fans can push ducks along straightaways quite well. It just needs a little bit of angling. Where did my magnet go? I have no idea. That is the one problem with shuffling the magnet down the hole. Well, it's okay. And part of the reason why I'm also trying to automate this is because managing the ducks after a while is going to become kind of horrid in its own right. As the more I boost that auto production, the more I'm just going to have to duck. Yeah, and the real ideal is if we get this so it's going constantly. Though, we do get a benefit from pushing a lot of ducks. I think what I want to do is set this up so we just get a consistent income rather than, like, hugely valuable one. Oh, there's the magnet. Put it there. Because, yeah, this is a lot of ducks in slightly inconvenient places. But they did close the door on me. Rude. Then again, I get the distinct feeling that I'm not allowed to leave. Okay, cool. So next up, 13 panels. 13 panels. There's more I could do, but we just want to finish this. 13 ain't enough. And yeah, it would be kind of convenient if I actually did the same thing with this one. Locked it off. Okay. How about, rather than finishing the walls here, let's just see if I can get the platform to land. Because if I can get the ducks to land on this thing, we might have to push them up a slight incline. I think, once again, it's manageable. I just want to make sure it's lined up. It would be pretty embarrassing if I was 2 feet to the right. Yep. I mean, grand scheme of things, quickly fixable. Okay. There we go. It's still mad about that. Sorry, bud. I care not for your cash registers. I'm still working on getting the duck machine going. I think that's why I usually like with these games when you can manually choose what your, like, at what point you move on to the next chapter. Okay. Oh. That box is going for a trip. Really should get it further out of the way. Okay, here we go. Weirdly, I think my stupid fan wall setup that I had in the demo... Did I seriously... Okay, I didn't do it again. Oh, there was a panel. 2 panel. Well, I don't even know what popped up there, and I probably should pay attention to those, just in case it's actually giving me some kind of consequence for not doing things that I'm supposed to be doing, but it's fine. There we go. So the... Yeah, okay, so it's the right height, kind of. Where's my magnet at? Magnet's there. I'm gonna use this to hoover up some spare ducks. Let's just put it there. I've had it further out this entire time. We actually want to keep it kind of close by. What about here? Not where they land, but like the second or third bounce. Because that's when they've lost just a little bit of momentum. Now... I don't know. It'll have to be right there. Something like that. Okay. 17. Not enough. But I'm just gonna buy the panels anyway. It's raining sheet metal. What I was gonna say is I particularly adore how this game works. As somebody who loves factory automation games. I think this is one of the first times I've ever been forced to make the machines myself. Can you imagine how wild Factorio or Satisfactory would be if you had to, like, manually put together the fabricators, the mining machines and whatnot, like, bit by bit from just trash? Okay, perfect. It does line up. Hopefully this just doesn't have a collision issue. Okay. So the chute, it works. The only immediate problem is now we have ducks that are starting to collect on the chute with no easy way to get them off. So they're just going to fall off. And I have no easy way of getting up there. And unfortunately, this thing is a little expensive to build. But when it's done, it's going to be incredible. Okay. Or it's going to be a massive inconvenience. But, like, I'm seeing them stack up. So, like, that at least is working. Okay. Here's the issue. I'm gonna have to manually come in here to clear it out regularly. That'll do. Oh god, they're in the machine now. I think I might just want to turn those fans off for the time being. You can move them around. I think that's the duck being made. Okay. I don't think we need to worry about that one. Okay. Trading is authorized. Who am I trading with? And why? Why does it matter? I am duck maxing. I must. Okay, that's like 1,600. That's 16 more. Alright. Oh, I have more panels over here. Yeah, the thing is I'm going to have to fully enclose this before I do anything with it. Because if I don't, they're just going to go flying everywhere. And be a giant pain. There we go. That's okay. There's my magnet. Perfect. Okay, so I still need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 32, 34, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to need 37 panels. God, this just looks so slovenly at this point. So let's go find my magnet, because it's going to make this easier. Still, what was that, 38 or so? That's doable. Okay, I'm just gonna move these to the top for the time being. We don't actually need these here. Okay, and don't do more in case it falls. Proof of concept is fine. We just don't need it functional at the moment. Take that, throw that over there. Because we don't want the fans either. Technically, I was making more money before I built this entire damn contraption. But it's the promise of making it work. That's going to be what makes this whole thing sing in the end. And yeah, I think I'd like to do the same vent setup with this one as well, because it would be so much easier if both of them were going overhead and not underfoot, or just in my way. I don't know how many ducts I want to make here. Technically, the more I make, the more of a mess this becomes. But I think that was the panels that I needed. Okay, there we go. Okay, don't send my broom. Mega combo protocol authorized. Well, we're finding some fun things here. So yeah, let's actually keep stripping the rest of my setup. We currently don't need the backdrop. So mad about me not doing the cash registers. I recognize 40 cash registers would have gotten me the amount that I just made. I'm not in the business of thinking too hard about whether or not my current activities are efficient or not. I am entirely in the business of making duck shoot. Okay, let's actually save myself a little bit of effort. I want to get the top paneling on first. Okay. Put that there. Because yeah, if I have all of this connected, we don't have to worry about it. I don't think it can fall apart. I think once these are locked in place, they will float even if you take away their foundation. But I'm not entirely sure, and I don't want to test it. Because this has been time-consuming enough. As is. But it's almost done. Kind of. Then I have to get fans to make sure that it actually, you know, shoots down the duck chute. Watch there eventually just be freaking tube panels that I can make, and that this entire thing was a wash. If there are, oh well. Like, I'm sure I'm gonna get comments from people being like, if you just sold 2 more cash registers, you would have had the upgraded panel, and like, you know, wouldn't have had to go through all this work. And the answer is like, yeah, actually that is, I'm kind of bracing myself for that inevitability. The thing is, it's not that that's cheating, it's that that's not the game I'm playing. It's, the game I'm playing is, can I make duck shoot out of a bunch of just scrap metal? Not, can I make duck shoot when the game hands you a duck shoot? Weirdly, this is like one of those arguments I've seen kind of thrown around for like generative AI of like shortcut buttons kind of take away the novelty of things, that like it's way more fun and interesting to figure this shit out yourself, even if it is more time consuming and tricky. That by developing these skills and knowledge, or, you know, just going through the effort of making something ridiculous like duck shoot, you have much more like creative ownership of the thing that you are making than if you just pressed a button and said, here's duck shoot. I don't know, it's neither here nor there. It's just, I really like the idea of factory automation sims where, no, you have to put everything together bit by bit. It would have to be a lot smaller, probably, somebody's gonna make that someday. That's like full on. Would I say my summer car levels of extremely detailed? Okay. So I might need a little bit more than I estimated. It's fine. I've got a whole massive duck pile. I just want to kind of lock this off a little bit so it's not liable to, like, drop things off on me. Okay. I have 1, 2, 3, 4? 4 panels remaining. Plus I could maybe get rid of a couple more things from my setup. Before I do that, though, let's grab one of these. Oh. Okay, it's working. Mostly. I just have to finish locking it off. And we're going to need probably at least one more fan to make sure that they make it all the way. I also have some, like, really noticeable holes in the bottom of this thing. Oops. Okay, so we're going to need a little bit more than I estimated. But it's fine. Up. I'm building duck chute. How dare you tell me to do anything else? Okay. So I have no idea what the status of the ducks in the duck chute are. Where the hell's the magnet? Usually falls over here for whatever reason, which is fine, makes my life easy. No. No, 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 no. We want to throw it right in the middle of that mess, and then clean it up the rest of the way. Okay, cool. Life is good. Mostly. Alright, there it goes. I kind of like how the duck puck moves. The other reason why I want to have a fully enclosed duck chute is, yeah, I can potentially throw the bumpers in. I'm gonna have to do so much cleanup out there. Okay. I mean, they're stacking up. It'll be fine. What do you think? 10 more panels? No, 29 more. Because we should probably also close off the top of this. Because that has been an issue. I've just been ignoring it. Because yeah, you can see how messy it is here. We might also want to look into the jumping upgrade. Nope. Well. Yeah, let's go do that. Because if I can jump over this entire thing, that also makes life easier. Okay, let's finish fixing duck chute or closing it off. I actually don't know if I need these panels. No, I do. One or two of them. Have come loose. Okay, so one more. And we're good. Then I have to figure out how the heck I'm going to extricate all these ducks, because as it stands, they are stuck in there. Okay, that for sure ain't working. Need like a freaking plunger. Okay, this is a plunger. Okay, so the big question is, it looks like having the flying fan does push it along just that much further. Because I think having two of these here hopefully makes it go that much further. We'll see. Okay, so I'm going to need some side panels. But they do work. That's the critical thing. I don't know why the other fans just float, but hey. Okay, where's my broom? I think we need to unclog my duck chute a little. That's a tidy amount, except for the fact that, oh god, I have so many panels. Which I want. They're valuable and useful, and I need them. But the fact that the delivery mechanism is literally right in the middle of my, like... literally right in the middle of my duck chute pathway is a little rough. I kind of wish it was like a bay door on the side. But on the flip side, this is part of the fun. Okay, cool. No, I didn't. I did again? I really need a button that just, like, unsticks everything in the air. Oh, wait, no, that would be dire. Never mind. Disregard my accursed words. Right, let's go over here now that I have some money. Upgrades. Jump. 5,000? I guess I should probably buy luck. And orientation reset. Like I care about... well... I'll grab asset surfing. Well, I don't know where that one went. I like the idea of asset surfing. The problem is going down with it is tricky. But hey. Uh-oh. How do I go down? I have no idea. Asset surfing is real fun. Oh, if I do scroll. There we go. Okay. Oh, is that it? No, I don't think I have any spare panels up here. Back. I'm pretty sure this developer has... yeah, if I do the scroll wheel, it's good. I honestly wonder if the asset surfing is something that the developer had to program in, or was it a bug that they were like, I'm keeping this? I have no idea. Hey, Dev. I'm sure you're probably going to watch maybe this video. You wanna weigh in? Okay, there we go. How's duck chute looking? Still stuck. But I want to get this done before I do anything else. It's been a bit of a thorn in my side anyway. Okay. I still... Okay. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't hold on. What do we need? 9, 11? 11 more. Whole thing is time consuming, but worth it. All right. There we go. Unfortunately, I think when I push it down too much, it clips with the, Ah, dang it. Yeah, the distance was too much. But yeah, it'll clip with the ceiling of the channel and cause issues. There we go. I think that's easier than trying to descend or move it out of my way. This is so goofy. But, I mean, if it works, it works. Alright, only a handful more. Oh, and I can sprint on this. That doesn't make any damn sense. I don't care. I'm building duck shoot. Your silly cash registers they do not quack. Therefore, they do not speak to me on the level that the ducks do. Also, they don't physics objects nearly as well. Which, like, in and of itself... is very much a deciding factor on what I focus on. How's duck shoot looking? Well, it's got plenty of room. It seems like it's still getting stuck, but that might just be due to prior duck placement. We will see. Oh, it's getting dire out here. 2 more. And one thing that might aid duck shoot is if I specifically raise the roof on it a little to give it a little bit more like wiggle room for rolling and moving. I think as it stands, it does have the possibility of going further, but it's fine. Okay. So now that I've done this, I knew when I made a giant shoot of ducks, there was a very real possibility I was going to be forced to play janitor. I think the only wish I had for all of this... You know, I should have actually activated this sucker. There we go. There we go. And I should go back to extending that wall. Okay, there's a panel here. Maybe we want to just set this up. Okay, it's here. So yeah, the fans work, but they only serve so long. I'm going to need to buy, I don't know, let's just buy a ton of fans. And yeah, somewhere there is a level 1, there is a higher level version of the fan that I haven't unlocked yet that's probably going to solve a lot of my issues. I'm aware of that. What? I think it was this one. Maybe? Okay, I guess I'm going to need more panels. how far apart are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roughly 5. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, right now, there might be too many ducks. And it's not going to work. But I think it'll be fine. We're going to guesstimate based on here. That's like 4, but I think that's what we need. Okay. So... should have another fan. Yeah, I do. Perfect. Okay. Hopefully... if I can just clear out the blockage, duck shoot will now work entirely on automatic. Oh, well, that's the problem. Yeah, because once they're this clogged, I need to come in and solve it. Oh my god, how scuffed is this? What happened? Okay. This probably is not helping. Let me just toss the panels over. No, I did not. Again? There we go. I really have to stop doing that. Well, there was a panel down there. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to just... come on. Because this was here, in the way. Okay. So I think the problem is the duck chute is too enclosed. Like, it's fine up until this point. But yeah, it's right here that it gets really bad. And so, option A... oh. That's why it's bad. You know that fan I was having trouble with? It's inside here. Yeah, so it must have done a weird phantom snap. That's why it was super stuck. Okay. Now we should be able to plunge this without any issue. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, I'm not seeing any of them collect. So where's my magnet? It's over here. So, one option I do have, and it's kind of tempting, is to actually just continue the chute. And so it just dumps straight into duck hole here. Or the duck passage. Skipping all of this rigmarole. It's a little tempting, if only because otherwise this is going to take a while. Let me double check. Yeah, no. This whole thing works, like, amazingly well. So, yeah, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. This might hurt my combo potential, but I think it's fine. It could also be one of those that, like... I mean, if I wanted to, I could actually build a giant thing. Ah, there's platforms up there. I wonder if we can climb through that. They'd probably yell at me. Well, let's not close that off yet. I should build this first. Because, yeah, if I can have this be effectively just a ductwork that dumps down right here, it wouldn't cost many more panels than I already have committed. Oh, there's a flying panel. It wouldn't cost more panels than I already have committed, for the most part. Is that all of my panels that I've purchased? I think so. Leave that there. Buy 33 more. And then I should probably end this video, but like... Automated duck chute is almost done. It is legitimately very difficult for me to want to stop until it is. And then I can go figure out cash registers to the sweet sounds of... I mean, admittedly, it's like one song on loop forever, but I do like the song. That and the sound of just, you know, quacking in the background forever. There are worse things to listen to. Not a big fan of dogs barking. I think that shouldn't be unknown information. Okay, so far so good. What do we think? Is that good enough? Let's go a little bit further. Because, yeah, if it comes down here, terminates. I think we're good. I hop on these. Perfect. Oh, right. I'm dumb. I don't need these panels. I can just surf on them. Is there... Okay, there's nothing missing on that side. Probably grab this thing, though it's kind of fun. Should figure out what the asset... G to reset orientation. Oh, that's huge. That is going to save me so much time. Okay, I should make sure... That's there. I should make sure I've got the top locked first. Because it's a lot harder to see once I've got the walls on. Okay, walking on those is very funny. I should see if I can do something with that. Because that is one option of having this bounce house, having the floor of it lined with bouncers. Almost done. Then it will be free to do things. Yeah, it is a little tempting to rip up some of my setup for this. Especially here, where it's not hugely necessary anymore. Yeah. Because these, if I make this whole chute system on both sides, we don't need panels. Like, or walls, or corrals, or anything. Here we go. Okay. And then all I need to do is just make sure I've got a fan or two pushing. There we go. Well, that's not exactly what I want. I'm seeing a bit of an obstruction, and I'm not entirely sure why. There? Okay. Yeah, I think part of the problem is if it's too much, it's just gonna stack up. Spare panel over. Okay. Try something very silly. Oh. Not have that there. I'm going to try that a little higher. Or where's the duck chute? Okay, and then I have to replace this panel. I'm going to need 2 more panels for this. Oh, hey, there's one. What if I had something like this? There we go. Okay, need one more panel that is somewhere. Here it is. Wow, my magnet ended up far away. How's this looking? Bad, actually. My broom. I think I just don't have enough pushing them along this. I don't think I have any major impediments. I think it's just a lot of ducks. With not enough momentum. Okay. The main question on this is, do we have any ducks? We do. Wait, do I have a spare fan? I only need one. This one. Okay, so if I bring this over here... It worked, actually. Okay. Do I see a single duck trapped in here? No. So the problem with this is, of course, we're not going to be making huge amounts of money from this at the moment. Okay. because we have all these ducks here. So it's like, it's kind of working. One, we need more ducks. Two. Oh. There we go. I need more of my ducks to actually go in the hole, because I think I don't have enough fans pointed down that hallway. This might just be a job for a brooming. But I think this second bouncer is no good. It's gonna be mad at me. I don't know if it costs anything though. Work incident logged. Okay. So I just want to test one more thing before we go. So, big one I'd say is mostly just I can actually just make another one of these chutes. And I think I'm going to want to. I don't think, yeah, this ain't working for a multitude of reasons. Because, yeah, I liked the idea of them bouncing, and I think it works with that one, but no others. Okay. But I don't think I'm actually going to build an auto shoot for this one. I just don't think it's necessary. Okay. We might still need to get like a fan or something, or two in here. We have a couple of ducks stuck in the cracks, but I think that's fine. Alright. Well, for now, this video has gone on more than long enough, but the automatic duck chute is completely functional. I can do all sorts of renovations. I can probably move it around so it just dumps straight in the hole, but I do like the fact that it bounces on the bounce pad. Like, that's actually extremely helpful and something to keep in mind. So for now, at least, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time. I'm going to be playing all sorts of this, I think, until it's done. But I think for now, I'm going to do the slightly thankless task of cleaning up all these ducks. And we'll pick this up later after I'm done. So for now, I guess thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. And of course, I guess if this is the first video you're seeing on this, on WanderVods, we're doing full series. It's not even a question. Okay. It's just a matter of building up to it and cleaning up to it. Alright, bye-bye.